Hey guys, Corey921 here with a quick update video to inform you all on the next season of Steve the Stormtrooper, because clearly there is a bit of confusion about it, and I want to make this video to clear things up and to hopefully build some hype for the next season. So yes, it is official that there is another Steve the Stormtrooper season coming out later this year, and originally it was going to be called Steve the Stormtrooper Season 5 because there is an episode that continues off the events from Steve the Stormtrooper Season 4, but I changed the title of the series to be called Steve the Stormtrooper Anthologies because, like I said, this is my final season. But by doing this by naming Anthologies, even after I quit, if I decide to make a video, just say, hey, I want to make a video about Nudell or a video about Slit Throats, I can do that. But it won't be like a full-on season where episodes are coming out every week. It'll be once in a while when I decide maybe I should just release a video about that, and it'll be an interesting idea, and I would honestly prefer that. Also, while I'm at it, I'm also going to clear up some other information that is kind of messing some people up. So, no, this is not a reboot of Steve the Stormtrooper. The original series is still canon, even though the shit season 1 through 4 are canon to Clone Trooper. But this is just a this season, the one that's coming out later this year, is a continuation of Steve the Clone Trooper, and also a prequel to the original series of Steve the Stormtrooper Season 1. And so, yeah, a lot of people have no idea that I made an original series called Steve the Stormtrooper. So, I did this. I made a massive playlist with all the canon episodes, because there were some episodes in the original series that kind of fucked with the timeline and ruined things. So I made this whole playlist that consists of all the canon episodes of Steve the Stormtrooper and Steve the Clone Trooper. So the playlist title is called Steve a Star Wars Story because basically at this point it's basically almost a Star Wars anthology film, looking at how much videos there are in this entire series as a whole. I'll leave a link to it in the description below, and also you can probably find it in the playlist tab on my channel. And if you're excited about this next season, I would probably recommend marathoning it because, look, I know the animation is bad, but since this is my final season, I'm going to make some connections to the original series and some references and some important plot points. So, it kind of is required if you want to get the full experience other than this next season. And, yeah. Also, some other people have been commenting, will I remaster some episodes of the original series of Steve the Stormtrooper? And the answer is yes, but after this upcoming season. So probably, I would say after January of 2020, I know, right? But that I'll leave up to the fans. You guys can vote on which episodes. I wanted to try and tackle some of the more popular episodes, which obviously I want to do the first episode since it is the first episode. But you guys can comment down which ones you think I'm gonna remaster. You won't see them until freaking next year, but yeah, those would be cool. And yeah, like I said, the season's coming out later this year. It's almost coming out in November almost. Yes, that is a long ways away, but throughout the year I'm gonna be posting teasers and full trailers and maybe some behind the scenes stuff. Who knows? But I'll be doing that to lead up to the final season of Steve the Stormtrooper, and I really feel like this season's gonna be good. Now, another clarification, I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning. People are also very confused about what is this season. It's an anthology season. What this means is I'm focusing on different characters other than Steve and Bob. I was inspired by this by Red vs. Blue. I remember they did this, I think it was season 13, and I thought it was an interesting concept. This doesn't mean that Steve and Bob aren't in the series. They are. They're like kind of cameo roles, and I think it's episode 8 of season 5 or Steve the Stormtrooper Anthologies. There's a full episode dedicated to them, so if you like Steve and Bob, you'll still see them. It's just this season's going to be focusing on other characters, such as side characters like General Zeroff, Slithrow, Darth Vader. And I think it's such a cool concept, and it's going to work so well. Hopefully this clarified a lot of things for the next season, because I know a lot of people are very, very confused about it. And hopefully this video helps you out, and hopefully this helps build hype for the next season, because trust me, I'm really looking forward to this season. I think it's probably the final episode, which is, I like to call it a Steve the Stormtrooper movie, the series finale. It's going to be kind of a longish episode. It's going to be a pain to make, but it will continue the events after Steve the Stormtrooper Season 4's finale, which, if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it, but it will continue the events after that episode. And it's pretty interesting, the characters you'll see in that one. But, I don't want to spoil anymore. Get ready for later this year. Expect a teaser next month for Steve the Stormtrooper anthologies. And then expect more teasers throughout the rest of the year. So, my name's been Cooley921. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all your support during Steve the Clone Trooper. That was probably my hardest season by far, but oh my gosh, my channel blew up during Steve the Clone Trooper, and that just shows how much you guys love this series, and I really want you to have... I am sorry for fans who joined in recently, but yeah, the final season will be cool, but like I said, this doesn't mean I'm quitting. I may go back, and I kind of want to go back to the Clone Wars era after I finish this season. So, my name has been Cooley921. Thank you for watching, and get excited, because, man, this season's going to be good. Alright, thank you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.